Okay.
You want to talk about it?
I mean, it's just a bad day. I had a lot of medical shit I had to do. I only gave it a half day, and then like I haven't eaten. I had like a couple chips before recording. It's already late, so dinner is it. That's what comes next.
Yeah, that's shitty.
Also, it's just we also did shopping, and like everything was taking a long time. Every time I went somewhere to do anything medical, it was like an hour wait. My lenses for my new glasses finally came in, and that's like you walk in and they put them in and you leave, and we fucking sat there for an hour. And then they finally called my name and they took my glasses and popped them in, and it was like 2 minutes, and I'm like, fucking cool. People came in after me and got helped before me, and I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, it's fucked.
It's stupid, but like also right now our area is experiencing lightning and ice. It's all fucking the loudest thunder I've ever heard in my life, and also crazy hailstorms. The entire road is just ice.
That sucks.
It is what it is. But in better news, Charlie XCX came out with a new album, and it's really good. I liked it. It's like she said it was the antithesis to Brat, and it absolutely is. Wuthering Heights. As promised,
It's horrible.
there's no. It's the antithesis to Brat, but in a good way, where it's just like Brat was great and this album is great, but they're different
Oh,
types of music entirely.
sorry. You said Wuthering Heights, and I went, the movie, not like the album. And I was like, I heard it's really bad.
Well, I mean, I don't know anything about Wuthering Heights. I've watched 3 breakdowns of the plot, and I still don't understand enough to actually watch the movie. I don't care about it. It's just that I know that Charlie's a big fan of the book, so she did an album called Wuthering Heights. But I looked up one thing about like the movie coming out, and the first thing they said is like, what has fans concerned, first of all, is that it's not called Wuthering Heights. It's called Wuthering Heights in quotation marks. And I'm like, yeah, that's a bad sign. Like, if I go see Spider-Man in theaters and it's in quotations, I'm like, what kind of fuckery?
About this. In the movie's defense, I am currently reading the book, and I too don't know what the fuck is happening. Actually, I'm now like 50% of the way in, and I think I'm finally
There's
caught
like
up on
incest
what's
and
going
shit.
on.
I don't know.
Well, I haven't gotten there. I don't think. I don't know. There's lots of it that I'm like, I feel like I missed so many important key factors to this. I've only just sort of gotten on the page of like, all right, everybody's just kind of like a fucking asshole.
Fact checker is right. It is from the 1800s. I mean, it's entirely possible that maybe people thought it was really good then, and its pedigree has carried it thus far. You know?
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to decipher what Brittany posted in the chat, because it was, Brittany, this isn't me commenting on the typo, I just didn't know what you were saying, and I still don't. It's a hard read for the language alone, just like, because they use old-timey words.
Old-timey-wimey.
My issue is more of, I mean, I'm audiobooking it, so sometimes the problem is like, there's not enough distinction between character voices. But there was just, I think I like missed crucial shit at the beginning of announcing like each character's name and shit. So I was confused for a while as to who was who. It's told through like one guy's perspective in the future, and the whole thing's like a giant flashback that's being told to him by a different person, which is already in and of itself confusing. Don't know that guy's name though. No fucking clue.
Felix.
Sure.
Garfield?
I don't fucking know. You could be
I'm
right.
Remember,
you could be wrong. He could be Felix Garfield. Who the fuck is to say?
I'm trying to remember. It's funny. I went with 2 cartoon cats. I was trying to Heathcliff. Oh my God, Brittany, thank you, Heathcliff.
No,
that's
not the person who's telling the story.
No. I was just trying to remember any character
got it. Yeah, no,
from Wuthering Heights. And I like how my brain association was like, like the cartoon cat, and I'm like Felix Garfield. Who else we got?
Just rotating through cartoon cats.
But it's Heathcliff. God, brains are funny.
Yes,
but I don't care.
Yeah, valid.
About Wuthering Heights. I haven't read it, so I can't really say anything. But
I have one more thing to say.
Okay, here we go.
I'm struggling with not just saying Wuthering Heights, like as in the flower is withering.
Yeah.
So my brain keeps going Werther's Heights, and it just like will not drop the R. And so I just keep thinking of the hard candies.
Yeah, so your brain's just like, it's not withering, so like what other words do we know?
Well,
Werthers,
every time I try to pronounce it with
the
the U, I just auto add the R. It's not Wuthering Heights, it's Worthering Heights. Like this is where the hard candies started.
Anyway, the new Charlie album is good. I think she made the album for the movie. Like one of the songs is for the movie, but she like decided to do the whole album because she's a big fan of the book. But there is a song on there that's oddly specific about Taylor Swift in there.
Oh no.
It might not be. A lot of people are like, you guys are reading too much into this, but like it feels like it. It's called Always My Reminder or something like that, or My Reminder. But like the song is basically like, saying like we're different people and that's okay. If it is about Taylor Swift, it is absolutely the higher road kind of lyrical diss.
Maybe
like we're not.
This will be what produces Taylor Swift being like, she's not a feminist.
Maybe, yeah.
It'll be a stretch, but it is highly plausible.
Do we have any other kind of preamble? I'm trying to think of like what else is happening. I know that there's other things that I'm like, I want to talk about this, but
there's so much going on.
There is, and it's so much.
Did you watch the Super Bowl? We're like weeks away now. Well, I guess.
Yeah.
No, we're like weeks away now.
I think we barely talked about the Super Bowl last week when it actually happened on last week's episode.
Yeah, I was maybe. I don't remember us talking about the halftime show, and I was curious how you felt about it.
Yeah, we didn't. I saw it. We stopped by Brittany's parents' house to like drop off something and pick something up, and like right then that's when the halftime show happened. So we stuck around for the minute, and we're like, huh, and then left. And I gotta say, like, I did really like Die With a Smile in like the kind of like dance mamba version that Lady Gaga was singing in, but the show itself was so mild. Like, I think it was fine. It's very like, Puerto Rico pride, cool, go for that. They're doing everything. And like, I just feel like, man, I would hate to be a conservative and like, because I'm supposed to be mad about this. And it's just like, God, why do you guys care so much? Like, why you want to be mad and like you're doing this. Meanwhile, fucking Kid Rock is doing his lip syncing own Super Bowl party because they're snowflakes and they need their own safe spaces. Trump didn't even watch it. He was watching the fucking Bad Bunny one the whole time. Why? It is a stupid time that we're in. Meanwhile, the whole Epstein files are going on and we're like, he's still trying to fucking pull the shit. Now he's like mad about gun laws, about the liberals got guns. They only criminals have guns. We should do something about this. And we're like, oh, we are not doing this.
Yeah, we live in like a really weird dystopian future.
It's stupid.
My thing is just whoever's writing this book is so highly inconsistent.
I mean, they're definitely pantser writers, which is definitely my style, and also Matt Dinniman's, I hear.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, I in my head when I started that sentence was like, we are basically just living, like if this type of author wrote out our world.
Yeah. I need to figure out who the hero is so they could help them.
Yeah,
win this
get this
and
the fuck
stop
over.
This.
Mm-hmm. We've yet to pick our fighter, and I'd like it to happen sooner than later.
Fact checker says there's a lot of hidden messages in the thing. I know that the married couple was like actually getting married.
Yeah, which is cool.
Because like I guess they invited Bad Bunny to their wedding, and Bad Bunny was just like, no, man, let's just do it at the. And they're like, well, we're not going to say no to that. Apparently, every Puerto Rican cried. Fact checker says all the grass.
Puerto Rican.
I mean, I'm not Puerto Rican. I mean, I think that
I like this, the assertion from fact checker that every Puerto Rican cried.
I like the headline of it, like absolutely smashed. But I like that just because I mean, I'm not Puerto Rican, so I don't get it, but like, I'm glad that it exists just because Trump was mad about it. Like, I feel petty because like I'm getting to the point where they were, where the right only does things to make the liberals cry. But now I'm kind of feeling that now. I'm like, I only want bad things to happen to these people.
Yeah, that's fair. I think
also Ricky Martin was there. I fucking thought he died or got sent to a shadow dimension or something.
Oh, you thought Ricky Martin was dead?
No, not really. Like I just thought he was gone from our plane.
That he had decided to. Oh my God, I can't find words today. I think I was gonna go with ascend into the ether, but I didn't like the word ascend, so I backed out. Pedro Pascal was there too, which was neato. Also, fact checker said this, but this was my favorite thing when I was watching it. As you watch them like go to take down the sets of everything, I like that the grass had people in it. Every single little stalk of grass was just a person. So good.
Do you have a starter? Do you want to actually start for a change?
I wrote down a starter.
All right, I'm gonna give you this one shot.
No, you're not. Because this is gonna be disappointing, and then you're gonna do like 5 episodes, and then you're gonna be like, I'm gonna give you this one shot, and it's gonna be disappointing, and we're just gonna restart the cycle again.
Now, you're saying that like it's a subjective thing. Like, when you do this, are you not disappointed in yourself?
No. I didn't say like, I didn't mean it as in you are in the wrong for being disappointed. I'm just saying this is our cycle. You are completely justified in your opinions.
Okay.
Now I want to do a really bad one.
All right. Do a really bad one. Let's hear it. Like, we're doing good things today. We've got good intentions, so maybe we can earn ourselves a little bit of butter credits to spend here on a bad intro.
All right. Speaking of Werthers and old people, welcome to We Have That Podcast at Home, the only podcast to gnip your gnop when you're not looking. I'm on brand Rachel.
I think your mind is beautiful because you're just reading. Like you're just in the Discord chat looking at the Gnip Gnop game that I posted last week.
Yeah, I had a totally different sentence I was going to say, and then I saw that and thought of the Werther's comment and was like, he would hate this. So I decided to do that instead.
I've never once played Gnip Gnop. I've never been in the same room as a Gnip Gnop game, but the existence of it warms my heart. Gnip Gnop is such a fucking... That's one of the best like names for anything, right? I want to get twins and name them Gnip and Gnop. And then a third one named Gamork from Neverending Story.
Thank you. I was like, it's going to really bother me if you don't say where that's from.
Gnip, Gnop, Gnork. Yeah.
Well, and then that's the other one, Gnork.
Gnip, Gnop, Gamork. Gnip, Gnop, Gamork. Fuck, that's...
What if you transition it? It's Gnip, Gnop, and then Gnork, Gamork. You just have 2 sets of twins.
Now I got to have quadruplets? You're fucking writing checks I cannot cash.
Well... This is how you get Gamork, all right? These are the terms. These are the parameters. Gnip, Gnop, Gnork, Gamork. Jesus.
You gotta Gnip if you want to Gnop.
You gotta, yeah.
And I'm on brand Gamage. And I'm Gnop, Gnamage. And this is my show, and there's no other show like it. Rachel is allowed to be here. Each week we spin a wheel to figure out what our podcast even is copying. And last week we hit wild card, and I feel like this is our most mildest wild card. Usually we get wild card, we're like, let's do some fucking wild shit. This time we just decided to do some good old fashioned advice. It's existed longer than podcasting has. Radio shows. You remember? Was it Dr. Love?
The one that I listened to was Loveline, because lots of crazy shit happened on that show.
Yeah, wasn't Dr. Love in that? Dr. Drew was in Loveline. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, I got there. And yeah, Yeah, we're doing advice, not necessarily love line advice. Some of it is. I don't know where you got your stuff from, but like we decided like fucking I don't know, we'll do advice, and then I went through life advice yesterday morning on the toilet, and I'm like save, 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 and here I am. I don't know if they're good. I don't know if this is going to be a good episode. I don't know if we have enough talent to make this work, but sometimes we gotta just like have a throwaway episode. This is it. Like, give us one, guys.
I don't know if this would be considered one, because it's definitely not the first. But yeah, give us one more.
Yeah. We earned enough credit with our. Damn it, we didn't. We spent the credit on the title. We're out of butter credits. Okay.
Moving on.
We're doing advice. We're giving good advice. Let's get into it. I sent nudes and she leaked them. I have talked with a girl on Snapchat for quite a while, and I have sent her some nudes. I think that she might have posted them online. I don't have the nudes anymore, so I can't do reverse image search. I tried using facial recognition, but I couldn't find anything. I don't know what to do. If you could help me with suggestions, I would really appreciate it.
I have a really good idea.
Yeah?
Okay. So he mentioned he doesn't have the nudes anymore. So he cannot reverse image search his own junk.
He could recreate it.
Yes, exactly where I was going. You could just go to that same room in your house, get the angle right, get the lighting right, and then reverse image search that image.
Now, fact checker said don't send nudes, and she's right, but also this does not answer the question. The pig has already been fucked. Now we need to figure out what to do with the pig.
What to do with our man-pig child that is pregnant in our pig's belly.
We're dealing with the situation. We can't, going back and being like, hey, don't do that. Like, I think they know now. So we need to figure out what he should do, but I also don't know what he's asking for.
More nudes.
Like, because he says, I don't have the nudes anymore. I think she might have posted them. I don't know what to do. If you could help me with suggestions. I don't have a suggestion. Go out for a milkshake. Cut your losses. I don't. What advice are you looking for, man?
Yeah, I mean, he's not clear, but if we operate under the assumption that he doesn't want his nudes out there, or he wants to track them, like maybe he can't get them off the internet, but maybe he can at least know where they are, so that if one day somebody comes up to him and says, I saw your dick on Reddit, he's like, yep, that's the place where it is. So he's not surprised.
He could either lean into this being, well, like, yeah, I've got an OnlyFans. It pays like tips at restaurants, whatever, but like, you know, it's side stuff. It's side hustles. You do DoorDash, Kevin. Shut the fuck up.
It's
like,
side stuff.
He could either lean into it being like, yeah, no big deal, or he could be like, he pull some shit of like, oh man, that porn star looks just like me, huh? That's wild. That's crazy. Now,
weird.
If
his dick is like totally the same shape.
That's
crazy.
Only in the. I mean, unless you're showing your friends your dicks, like none of my friends know what my dick looks like. Like I can't. You'd be like, oh wow, that's actually bigger than my dick, so that can't be me, unless you have like distinguishable tattoos.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you've got like tattoos, like I think you'd be fine. Play it off.
Yeah.
King.
Alternatively, what you could do is report it as child porn.
I was thinking that like. But that would admit defeat. That would admit that they are yours. You're surrendering power because first of all, if you report them as child porn, you got to prove that you've already admitted they're yours, and now you don't have the power because you're admitting that you're over 18.
I mean, you could report them as yours and then be like, they were taken when I was under the age of 18. Still child porn.
I mean, it's a gamble.
Just saying. It's a possibility.
Yeah, we don't know what the girl is doing. She just got the nudes and left. I don't know. I mean, it sounds like it was probably they were catfished by somebody who just wanted his nudes and then left. Because normally you get like, somebody tries to like scam you by being like, haha, I have got your nudes, and if you don't send me $100, I'm going to send it to all your friends and family. Which, I mean, don't get into this position. Don't send nudes to people you've never met personally. But then also, if you are, you gotta own up to it. If you give them money, they're just gonna ask for more money, and there's no way out of it other than to be like, own up to it. I'd be like, hey, Mom, you're about to see my dick, but you've seen it before, so like, whatever, right?
Let's all get over it. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if somebody's junk got sent to me and then they were like, yeah, this wasn't supposed to be for you, I was scammed. I don't know. I don't feel like it would make that big of a ripple in my day.
I would definitely make a posting. I would turn it into like an event, like click on this link to see me naked because it's going to be shown anyway. So
yeah. So why not find out firsthand?
I'm having an unveiling party this Friday.
I'm having a gender reveal party. You're all going to find out.
I might have been lying this whole time. We'll find out.
50-50 shot. Yeah, I like that. Gender reveal party. Fuck it. Just own it.
Sounds like their faces in the picture, since they mentioned facial recognition, fact checker says, my first thought is he just sent it without anyone asking for them. It happens a lot. There are some good comments. This one just has quotes. Yeah, I heard about that. There's CG images someone made to try to extort money from me. I told him to fuck off. Curious if they made my dick big. How did it look? That's kind of what I already said, but...
Yeah, same vibe.
You're asking questions no one has the answers to. I mean, this is life advice, so we're not going to get a whole lot of funny answers. These are people that are genuinely trying to help you.
Yeah, unlike us, who are sort of helping, but a lot not.
OP has said, I know that she posted my nudes. I have heard someone talking about it at work.
Was it favorable?
Do you know this person? Like, do you know the person that posted your nudes? Then you can actually have them arrested.
Yeah.
But if this is a woman you've never met and then you gave her nudes and then she posted the nudes and then somebody at work is talking about it, guess what? That's the person. You were catfished and fooled and... Look,
that's it. That's them.
Look, I have a podcast. Fucking one person at work knows I even have it. Like, how would they see your nudes and go, hey, that's Jerry over in accounting? Impossible. The internet is so big.
I have a question. The internet is so big. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
If someone... Okay, let's take this hypothetical work situation. I start a new job. Some dude that I work with sends me his nudes, and he's in my phone, Jerry from accounting. Is it worse that he sent them to me or worse for me to post it online?
I think it's worse for you to post them. I mean, look, I believe in an eye for an eye, but I do think that, like...
How about a penis for a penis?
Yes. No, what you should do is...
My favorite thing to do when guys send unwanted dick pics is to just send some back because they're always like, why? I'm like, well, you did it, so...
No, you got to send a better penis back. Like, no, you want this. This is what you should be shooting for.
Yeah, always bigger. My sister will do this when guys send her unwanted dick pics. She will draw little faces on them and turn them into like little creatures or like a person riding like a hot dog. And we'll send them back. And for whatever reason, most men feel very demoralized by this and they don't like it, but it is fucking hilarious.
I've also heard like some people just forwarding the image to their mothers on Facebook, being like, "Here, this is your son. What are you gonna do about this?
Do you recognize this penis?"
Alana Pierce is famous for that. She's great.
My GF broke up with me sorry, I was gonna
be
annoying the whole time because she found sexual links I wasn't aware of. To be specific, not like the cat links. Not the animal.
Obviously, I fucking got to that conclusion on my own.
I just wanted to make sure we were all on the same page. So my girlfriend went in my old Reddit account and found posts from 2 months ago just repeating a link over and over that led to a Discord server. The thing is, I had just recently deleted that account but reactivated it to post something, which is just weird. That's not in there.
Maybe it was porn.
Yeah, and I showed her, and she ended up looking at what I commented, and it was just a bunch of basically Discord sexual links that I did not post. I have no idea what happened. My account had only existed for like 4 months prior to this. Now she broke up with me over it, and I have no idea. I love that girl, so it just sucks. Any ideas what it could have been?
I mean, Reddit is complicated, and maybe somebody fucking got your account through like a paste bin password username sort of situation that happens a lot. It's always worth it going to have I been pwned? Google it, and then like posting in your username, and it'll tell you everywhere that you've been fucking hacked or your password's been leaked or shit like that. That might not have been what happened though. It sounds like maybe you're innocent because like you'd own up to it at this point, really, of saying like asking strangers on the internet and you're already broken up. You'd be like, yeah, man, but it does sound like maybe you didn't actually do this at all.
Yeah, doesn't sound like you did it. Sounds like a normal got hacked sort of a situation, but also maybe reconsider your feelings about somebody that's willing to dip out.
Yeah.
Without actually talking to you about something that is really not that monumental.
Look, if you can't have a partner that like shares your interests in porn, I mean, I guess it wasn't you, but still, if you can't get a partner that shares your interests in that kind of thing, what are you doing? Like, I do see all the time, like, the people that, like, I have to hide my porn from my wife because she gets mad and, like, she gets jealous and she's, like, it's technically cheating. And it's just, like, if your relationship is dependent on that, where, like, if you guys decide beforehand of porn is cheating and you agree, then technically, yes. Cheating is anything that your partner's not okay with it goes against the original agreement of the relationship. But you're just like looking at porn and it wasn't discussed, it's not cheating, and your relationship's kind of a mess, and you need to figure that out, Chief.
I like how you ended this string of really good advice with calling them Chief.
Hey, Chief is always a good thing to call somebody.
What's up, Chief? Hey there, buddy.
Hey, Chief.
What's up, pal?
Boss.
Ooh, boss.
I used to work with this one guy, and I was his manager because everywhere I work, I end up a manager. I'm not trying to, but like, like almost immediately he was calling me Chief, and I'm like, this feels good. I like this. I like being called Chief. I don't know why.
That did it for you?
Yeah, I had a semi the rest of the night. But ultimately, like, if this is the more important thing, is like those Discord links that link to porn or sexual stuff, what specifically was that? Because like, if it's like sending it to a Discord channel that has like a bunch of like sexual assault stuff, then I probably would have left too. I would have been like, this is too much.
Yeah, that's completely fair and not necessarily a caveat I thought about of, you know, if that link's going to SpongeBob porn, I would probably personally have a lot of questions that I'd want very honest answers to, and then I would leave.
Yeah, but like SpongeBob porn.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah,
just the weirdest one I could think of.
I think it depends on the content. We're assuming that it's just regular vanilla porn, and then we're kind of emulating our own
vanilla extract bottles having sex.
Yes, and not the ice cream. But
yes.
We're emulating our own kind of like people hate porn and relationships and cause waves and stuff from that. But it literally could be something
it could be
tiny bit more dangerous, because you don't have a Discord for porn. That's a little weird.
Hey, you might. Maybe this is the newfangled way to watch porn, and we're just not on the up and up, Gamage. You don't know.
I know. There are people who've started porn that are over 18 that have started an hour ago, and I already know their names. Kenny Rogers.
Also, fact checker goes, all our listeners have SpongeBob porn thanks to that Sandy thing a few episodes back. I forgot
about that. Yeah. I called her Sally.
I like how we like judged people watching SpongeBob porn, and here we are, the culprits. Talk about projection.
I have sent you so much Kirby porn. If there is a porn of Kirby, Rachel has seen it.
Well, I don't know if I've seen it, but like I'm going to at some point in my lifetime, because you'll just keep sending them.
I actually deleted all of them the other day.
I feel like, did you really?
Yeah, I was going through my phone because like my phone's running out of storage, and I'm like, I could upgrade to a new phone, but fuck that, and I don't want to delete the games that I have, and also all of the audiobooks that I have. I'm like, I don't want to delete this stuff. So I went to my images, and I'm like, there's a lot of Kirby porn.
It's gotta go. All these Kirby vaginas? I don't think so.
He's got dicks in some.
Do I need all this Kirby genitalia? I don't think so.
I mean, Kirby porn is very gender neutral friendly.
If
Kirby
you're looking for gender neutral porn, have you tried Kirby? Oh, next presidential election. Let's just put out like very political sounding ads, but it's about trying Kirby porn.
Yeah, I'll pay for it.
Yeah, it'll be worth it.
A lot of these are like big paragraphs, and like I don't know if I can.
I shockingly happened to pick 2 so far that are short, so I'm enjoying myself.
Is it regular for a 14-year-old to have sexual feelings with his mom's 30-year-old friend?
Oh, God.
Throwaway account, but I'm 14 and my mom has a friend around 28 and she's like really hot. She's got a big butt and nice and overall good looking. I was at a pool party with her and she was in a skimpy white bikini and she came inside drunk maybe and got close to my face and said I was cute. I went into the bathroom and jerked it. How do I stop being weird and how do I deal with that she's married? Look,
how do I stop being weird?
This is very normal. This is the most normal thing I've ever seen in my life.
Including the how do I stop being weird part. Very normal.
There's a movie called Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I think you should give it a watch because like it's even got that scene in it. Now dealing with the fact that she's married, I mean, you probably don't have to deal with the fact that she's married because I don't think I can't say 100%.
But I can't imagine it's in your scope of concern.
Yeah. Because, like, I mean, like, as I'm saying this, I remember, like, in the last, like, 2 months, I've seen a lot of, like, young teachers getting with 12-year-olds. And I'm like, what? Female to male, by the way. Female teachers getting with little boys. And I'm like, how?
I'm cringing while you're talking.
Yeah, because it's fucking gross. It's gross no matter what gender you are. It's not okay.
All of it's gross.
It's all gross. Always gross. Weirdly
enough, if they're a child and you're an adult, it's always gross.
But you got to think about like when a female teacher gets with a young male student, like there's got to be some like repressed feelings of like there was a crush they had in school that just they were never able to get. So like, is this manifesting now? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out why pedophiles are.
No, I feel like I get why you're asking though, and I too am confused and curious in like it's the same thing as the train crash sort of experience where it's like this is horrible and I want to look away.
I mean, I always have curiosity,
but I want to know why your little brain is fucked up.
I mean, I'm always gonna have curiosity. Like I want to understand things. I don't agree with it. I don't condone it in any way. But like I am like, what thought processes and experiences lead somebody to be like this?
Yeah. No, I think it's a valid question.
Yeah, but like so unless your mom's 30-year-old friend is one of these people, I don't think you've got a chance. I mean, maybe she knew what she was doing and she's just like, I'm going to go be skimpy in a bathing suit and go, "You're cute," because it's going to make his year. Some people are like that too. Also weird, but whatever. But you're normal. You're the most normal in this.
Yeah, you're dealing with a perfectly natural experience in life where you're like, ooh, older lady with bits and pieces I'm interested in is hot. That's fine. You're fine. No part of this is weird.
Ends and pieces and bobs and knobs. Maybe not knobs specifically.
Gnips, gnops.
Gnips, gnops, gmorps.
I like the shape that the word gnip, gnop makes on fucking Audacity.
Gnip, gnop.
It's like
that
looks
good,
ties. Yeah.
Gnip, gnop. It's weird. Anyway, so
you're fine. You're normal. Nothing's weird about you.
You really shouldn't be trying to get with this 28-year-old though, because if she does it, she's a sexual predator. Maybe wait 4 years and then wonder about the whole ethics about her being married. Still a little weird, but it's better, I guess.
I think the thing is, right now, you're not weird. If you further attempt to pursue this in any way, it then becomes weird. Whether or not she reciprocates or not, it is weird. So, like, the experience of being attracted to this person, not at all weird. you having like a type of feeling and needing to go to the bathroom, not at all weird. Again, start pursuing it, kind of weird now.
Don't let people fucking fake you out like that, because I was always told, like, when I was a kid, like, ooh, you have to masturbate because you're lonely, and like everybody tries to shame you, even though I didn't masturbate until like much later, but like I felt shame, and I didn't realize that everybody else that were kind of like emulating this on me are all projecting. They're all masturbating. I would eventually lose my virginity, and then I would talk to one of the guys who was doing this, and like he was like enchanted. He's just like, because he was still a virgin. I rushed to lose mine. It was stupid, and they couldn't believe it. And the socioeconomics of teenagers is the worst thing.
And know that most of the time, unless you're thinking about killing animals or people, nothing you're doing is that weird, and probably most other people are doing it too.
Don't hurt other people with your words also.
Yes. Very true. Hey, Gamage.
Yep.
How can I look unapproachable while I'm out?
Ooh, you asked the right person. So I
do you want parameters?
What?
Or do you want parameters, or will this work for anyone?
Yeah, give me parameters.
27-year-old, mom of 2, 5'4", 120 pounds. Not intimidating.
This one's harder because you're already the opposite gender of me, and you're already going to get attention regardless. You could be dressed in a fucking in just like a pile of dead skunks, and you'll still find somebody who's into that. Like, it sucks for you. Sorry, but like for me, I know that it's pretty easy. Like, I just gotta like wear blank shirts, just keep my head down, only answer in one word answers at a time,
or riddles. Like, nothing in between.
No, because that's whimsical and it creates curiosity. And now the person's just like, tell me about your stories, whimsical man. I'm like, damn it, no. But if you're a woman, that's already a point against you. You're short, that's already against you. You have 2 kids, that means you're open for business and your shit's working. Like, you've already got so many fucking check marks against you. I'm sorry. I don't have any advice that really works here.
I've got a good, strong starter.
Please do, yes.
Now, I need us all to be realistic for the world that we live in currently.
Yeah.
If you were to dress up like a homeless crack addict, people would probably ignore you.
I still think that there's a niche out there that are into that.
Like other homeless crack addicts?
Yeah, sure. I mean, like, no, because you got to be convincing. Because, like, there are, what are they called? Bunnies? Like drug bunnies? I don't know what they're called. But they're like pre-crack whores. They're like, they've just dipped their toe and their life is quickly spiraling down. But they're not quite at the point of being like a homeless tweaker. Like, they still got like most of their healthy cells in them.
See, no, I'm saying like you have to put on special effects makeup before you go out. And you spray yourself with like a butthole cologne or something. I don't know. Like, find trash.
Yeah, but by that point, like, you may as well just make yourself look like an old person or even just like a scary looking short guy that people will ignore.
Have you watched
That's what you do. Cross-dress. Have I watched How I Met Your Mother?
Yeah.
We've talked about it several times on this show.
And I never remember the answer. Is it yay or nay?
I'm going to say no this time just because I want to see how you're going to describe this to me.
There's an episode where Lily, who is Marshall's like soon to be wife at the time.
And who's
she's
Marshall?
Really... All right. So there's a show, How I Met Your Mother, and it's about friends who live near each other in New York City. The show's makeup
is it in relation to Friends?
A single male named Barney, who is a womanizer, a single male named Ted, who is telling the story about how he met their mom. Fun fact, it's more about all the women he dated before her. And then a couple named Marshall and Lily, and then another person named Robin, who's a single woman. The couple, Marshall and Lily, they go through some hard times here and there, and at one point, Lily gets jealous of this girl that Marshall is seeing when they're in like an off phase.
I knew you were going to get it. I knew you were going to do this episode. I knew you were going to get into this episode where she's like, she hits her shin and she's like limping and she's like, hey, you.
She looks like the fucking hunchback of Notre Dame and is like limping and awkward and like yelling in a crazy man voice down the street like, hey, girl. That you could do that.
My dear friends, that is a television show. It is not that it is not indicative of real life. It's not going to work. You
fucking think if a person came up behind you in like a hunched trench coat, limping and yelling, "Little girl, come back," you'd be like, "Yeah, let me go talk to them."
Okay, well,
I would ignore you. I wouldn't like run the other way necessarily. I might, depends on if I'm little girl, but I would ignore you.
Gender height differences, because I'm a big guy. I'd turn and be like, what's this little fella up to?
Really? Because you wouldn't just nothing that person?
I mean, I realistically, I would nothing that person because I would nothing fucking everybody. I could turn and there'd be a unicorn speaking to me, and I'm like, I don't got time for this. But, I mean, I wouldn't not engage is what I'm saying. I engage with fucking lesser people than this. I think that we're speaking from our own kind of like you're speaking as like a woman of like I would avoid that because your life is dangerous generally just by existing. But me, I don't really get intimidated by that kind of thing.
That's unfair.
I'm sorry, yeah. Like
I feel like what the fuck is about to happen to me?
That's why to dredge up the past, this is the whole premise of the like, would you rather find a man or a bear in the woods?
Yeah.
And because I of course the bear's the better thing, but like I'm not sure I'd be afraid of a man either. Although if I'm alone in the woods, I definitely would.
You're like, wait, but in this context, absolutely.
But this is the thing that like men don't understand about that question is like, well, it's just a guy. It's just a guy with a hunchback and a trench coat and a gruff voice. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no.
But I also would not engage at all.
You don't have time for that shit. What if it was the unicorns from the fucking Paul Rudd movie?
I thought you were gonna say the unicorns from Charlie the Unicorn. I'm like, fucking no.
No, I would super not interact. Is that just? Do you remember? I don't want to throw a fuck. I don't.
Are you asking me if I remember?
You know what?
If I remember my favorite movie of last year?
No. Do you remember from Staples?
Oh yeah.
She's like one of those unicorns. To me.
She's not a unicorn. She stole
but same
my
level
stamp.
Of bothering me.
She stole my stamp, and I know she did it because she. It said "Gamage yes," and that was the stamp
all you
that
were
I used.
left
I made it
with
myself.
Was Gamage no.
No, but like, it went missing, and then she's just like, "Hey, where's your Gamage yes stamp?" And I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, no,
but we're cutting
like
all of this.
Stretch.
Future Gamage, cut this because I don't want to talk about this person and then fucking just summon her.
I hope you bleep this instead of cutting it.
No, I don't want. I don't want any.
You don't
of this.
want. It's like, oh my god.
I don't want to risk it.
Beetlejuice. Sorry. Fucking, I wanted to say boogeyman, and I was like, no, you don't summon him by saying it 3 times. It's like Beetlejuice. If you say tequila 3 times, she appears suddenly, and now there's a Karen in your room.
I got officially diagnosed with stupid, and I don't know how to deal with it, honestly.
What?
Hold for jokes and applause.
Ha 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 ha.
I was talking with my psychiatrist and asked about autism testing because I've had 3 therapists mention it unprompted. They did some quick evaluations, not autism, no. I was told I have significant cognitive deficiency. Oh, okay. That's it. That's
rough. I don't know, just embrace it. Everybody's got their thing. Being like wildly intelligent doesn't have to be yours. We can't, like, there's only like a handful of stupid smart people. It's fine.
Look, I think that you are in a great opportunity. You're already ahead of the curve because smart people already think that they're too smart to learn and therefore they don't learn at all. Like, you're in a good position where like you can accept the world as it is and continue moving forward and learning.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, who was it that said like the biggest truth is like that we don't know anything? I'm misquoting it. I'm very hot under my blanket, and I'm also tired and had a big day. I've lost blood, and I'm upset, and I'm hungry.
Blood.
I did blood. Fact checker, do you have an answer for me? You don't have an answer. Was it Stephen Hawking? It can't be.
I have no idea. I can't help you.
I mean, it doesn't help that I'm not even saying the quote right. The most universal truth is that we know nothing.
I really like Bill Nye's "You have something to learn from everybody." For the same
I like
reason
that too.
of there's some people that believe they're, holier than thou and better than some of the people that they're talking to, so they like don't bother to engage in a way where you actually educate yourself.
I mean, I kind of feel that way too, but in a weird, different way. I don't think I'm better than them and they don't have anything to teach me. It's that they probably know things I don't want to know, and I don't want to put in the effort.
Like my secrets.
I don't want to invest time and work into a relationship that I'm not gonna get anything from it.
Fair enough, I guess.
But yes, everybody else, you should like look to your right, look to your left, find somebody, learn the thing that they know that you don't. That's a very healthy approach. I'm not healthy. Yeah. Don't do that. Oh my God! Of course, it's Socrates. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. It's a famous quote from Socrates. I'm very warm and hungry, and I lost blood, and I'm tired, and my mind's stupid. My mind's stupid.
Mind dumb. Want to be done.
Brain soup.
Yeah, valid.
Maybe I have the significant cognitive deficiency, so I'm the perfect one to answer this question about. Look, you're ahead of the curve.
Have you ever played Neanderthal poetry?
No.
We should, on a future wildcard episode, just play like a stupid game. The premise is that
podcast is a stupid game.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. Do you know taboo? Like where you're not allowed to say the word that you're trying to describe to somebody?
Oh, is that what it is? I've seen that board game in Mormon houses, and I'm like, I don't think they should have this game, but I thought it was something else.
No, it's something to that effect where like you have the word pool, but you can't say, the word pool to describe what you are talking about. Neanderthal poetry is essentially the same type of game, but you can only be monosyllabic. Monosyllabic? Syllabic. Anyway.
Syllabic.
Monosyllabic. We're going to go with that because I like it better. You can only be monosyllabic in the words that you're choosing, so that you have to speak as simply as possible. And it's pretty entertaining. And then obviously, like if you say multiple syllables, if you're playing in person, there's like a big blow up club thing that you can smack somebody with, and that makes the end of their turn. But it is entertaining, and it would be funny.
Maybe. I keep thinking of games we could play, but then I'm like, most of these like don't really work in an audio format, but I'm open to audio games.
Word game might. Yeah, we can talk about it more. I have one more for you, mostly because the title requires no explanation.
Sure.
There is a long one, but we're not going to get into it. I accidentally had my baby in my friend's car. Now she and her husband won't speak to me. How do I fix this? Name the baby after them.
That's up there, or at least name it after the car. Little accord here.
After her forefathers.
Little Susie Outback. We had to do IVF to make this work. We had to do surrogacy. Lesbians is the joke.
Sweet little Honda Subaru here.
I mean, it's not accidental. Where is this on the bodily function spectrum? Like, would you consider this better or worse than like I used your car and then I had crazy norovirus and I shat and vomited in it.
Okay, to be fair, when you give birth, you often shit. So it is likely a cocktail of human secretions back there. Because it's going to be like for sure sweat. You're going to have some like embryonic fluid shit. There's going to be weird moist everywhere on top of there being shit. However, I don't know if I could be mad at somebody. Like, it's not their fault. You can't be like, it's not like a poop. You can't be like, hold that baby in, fucking cross your legs.
Now,
like, you don't.
Yeah. But like this question, I think will lead into the correct answer is that were they present?
The friend?
Yes.
I have to assume it can't be like the friend was driving.
If they were, then it probably isn't the mess in the car. It's probably that they need a moment away from you. They got to experience some life-changing things in that car, and they're like, I need time away. I need to not see you for a little bit, and then they'll come back around eventually.
Yeah, I imagine you just need to give them space and time to write a letter to you that says, Dear Vanessa, I've seen too many of your orifices. I just need time. Yeah. And then, like a couple long winters later, you guys can reconvene during tea time.
Yeah, and if it's like one of those like weak soy boys who get scared at pregnancies and stuff, then like if it was one of him, then he's definitely going to need a long time because he's definitely seen the vagina do things he only dreamt of, and now he's scarred for, I don't know, however long it takes these kind of people to be scarred for.
These kind of people.
These kind of people. Realistically, the right answer is like offer them a fucking professional detailing. Like, hey, my bad. Yeah. I don't know if this is gonna change it or anything, but like I will help you get it professionally fucking torn out and nice again.
Can you put it on my baby's tab when he gets his first job? He can pay for it.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, no, that is really the only solution is just be like, hey man, thank you for driving me to the hospital, and here's the number for a guy that will get that embryonic fluid out of your seats.
Thank you for the attempt to driving me to the hospital. Because it sounds like they pulled over.
Could have stayed at home, maybe. But thanks anyway. It's the thought that counts.
My passion became my career, and now I hate both. My passion became my job, and somewhere along the way, I lost both. Turning my art into a business killed the joy completely. Deadlines, clients, invoices, pressure, and all the things I used to escape from with my art are now attached to it. I can't go back to treating it like a hobby because I need the income, but continuing like this, like I'm grinding down the last piece of something that used to matter to me, it's like I turned the one thing I loved into the thing I now resent. I was playing Grizzly's Quest earlier, and I realized I don't even know what hobby means anymore. Everything I'm good at becomes work. Everything that used to bring me joy now just feels like a task. How do you recover if monetizing your passion destroys the passion itself? Is there a way back, or do you have to build a new life around something else entirely?
I think you just need time.
I mean, it sounds like they gave time and they built their life around this, and now like it's not something you could just take time away from.
No, I more mean like
a vacation?
No, like you have to be done with this as your career, and then you need time before that thing will start invigorating you the same way, because you have to give it space to uncouple from being something that is work.
Maybe. I've attempted to monetize my passions before. I used to really like fixing computers and stuff. And then I did it for a corporation for minimum wage. And I think Brittany will ask if I could take a look at her drivers, and I just hit her instead because I can't. I can't bring myself to.
I have to commit domestic violence instead because that's better than looking at a computer.
I don't hit her physically.
Just emotionally.
But it is funny because like the more I go without fixing computers, like the less I'm unlearning how to fix computers. Like I'm like, I don't remember. Yeah, because you're not keeping up with it, and you're like, I don't know.
My bro child brother is studying to be like do cybersecurity and has done it for like a bunch of major stadiums. And I was talking to him the other day about how at one point, like I did tech stuff and like our IT department at work was talking to me about switching to their department. And he looked at me like I grew a second head. And I was like, well, yeah, like I knew stuff about things at one point. Have I used any of that knowledge in the last like 5 years? No. So it's utterly useless to me now.
Yeah, I'm
And now I'm like, I asked him for help with getting my computer to not be stupid anymore because I'm like, I just don't have the brain power to put time and effort into this. And I'm waiting for it to be like when old people at Staples would be like, how do I get to the Google? As they're typing it into like the search my folder drive.
Yeah, like I'm still Google certified. Like I have the certification and everything for Google IT, but like, so I have the basics there, but like there's definitely a lot of times where I'm like, I used to know this and be able to do it easily, but now I do have to do a Google search for it. But that is the most important skill is you need to know how to actually search for the issue that you're having and troubleshoot it. Yep. If you have that down, you don't need tech support unless it's like a really bad issue.
You'll mostly be fine. Cause like I mean, you can really get deep into it and probably figure out almost every single problem. As long as it's been solved before.
I will note that they were saying that they were playing a video game, it looks like, and they realized they don't even know what hobby means anymore. That might be deeper. Like, if you're trying to, like, play video games that were a hobby and, like, you're not having fun with it, you're probably burnt out. Because, like, I've definitely had times where I was working a lot, and then I'd come home and I'd try to play a video game, and I'll be like, I'm not having fun.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I'm just going through the motions. That's just depression, and you probably just need to speak to somebody who knows what they're talking about and not us. Not that you're talking to us. I found your old post. I'm sorry. I'm invading on your life and giving you bad advice now.
We're here to make it all not better. Yeah, no, that is for sure burnout and depression. And that shit sucks.
But also, remind yourself why this was a passion in the first place. Then find out why what you're doing differs from what originally made it a passion. Like, is it the fact that you're listening to clients and like it's stifling your creativity? Because I've done writing and I've done dungeon mastering and I've done this podcast too, and the times between that were times where I was depressed because I felt like I should be creating and I'm not. And ultimately, like, you have to kind of find that outlet. It sounds like it's art is what you're talking about, because it sounds like it might be drawing. Maybe you're doing art and now you're stuck doing furry porn and you hate it. And then I'd say that you need to find a new way to outlet your creativity, because it sounds like you're not using your hobby / job in the creative way that you originally were doing it.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's fair. I think it's hard to reconnect with that original reason. But I do agree with you that is likely the best way to recover that experience.
I mean, you could make your hobby into a job, but like, you definitely got to remind yourself why it was your hobby in the first place, and what part of that hobby made it your hobby.
Yeah, I think to that point, just reconnecting with what was authentic about it for you. So are you going to oh my God, are you going to talk more about Charlie XCX? Or do you have a different recommendation for this week?
Rachel, don't fuck around with me. Don't piss on my leg and tell me it's raining. Don't have sexual relations with my dog and then say it was the neighbor. That's not fair. You already know who I'm going to talk about, and I don't appreciate the game that you're playing right now. It's not fun. As Rachel can clearly guess, I am going to revisit an artist I previously recommended in like episode 50 or something, Hemlock Springs. I recommended POS. Love that song. Still do. She's got new music. Rachel, did you listen to it at all?
I did.
Good. So she's been blowing up recently for her debut album. This is like her first album. The other one is an EP. Doesn't count, I'm told. This album is called The Apple Tree Under the Sea. It dropped on Friday, and it's phenomenal. Your favorite artist's favorite artist, Chappell Roan, loves Hemlock Springs, and they're like big good friends now. She actually did an interview last year and was asked what she's been listening to, and she said Hemlock Springs. Chappell Roan even did an interview for Hemlock regarding this album for Nylon. I really recommend it. But back to the album. I love it. Give it a full listen. It's on the shorter side. It's like 30 minutes. It's silly, it's deep, it's fun, and it's anything but boring. I'm addicted. I really do think that this is one of those kinds of albums you should be listening to in its entirety because it is telling this large narrative of like self-discovery, and picking single songs from it is diminishing the real art here. But gun to my head, my top 3 favorites in no real order is going to be Head, Shoulders, Knees, and Ankles, Senses, and Be the Girl. Head, Shoulders, Knees, and Ankles is this about a frantic nightmare that deals with like helplessness and self-reflection, and the music does really good at reflecting like the franticness of it. Senses is a turning point of sorts, exploring themes of giving into temptation, and it's a banger. Like it sounds like I hear like Depeche Mode in there. And Be the Girl is the last song on the album and is the perfect finale for this kind of journey because it's a healthy perspective of insecurity from growth to the sickest beat. Give the whole thing a listen, do yourself a kindness. But I am really glad to be revisiting this artist. There's several smaller artists that were like this that I connect to, that I hold out for, and I'm waiting to see if they blow up. And some of them either just give up or fizzle out. So like Hemlock Springs, like popping back up is awesome. And I love it. And I hope the best for her. That's me.
I second all of that. You're very eloquent, so I'm not even going to remotely try to repeat it, but it is a really good album. I honestly don't remember a favorite off the top of my head because I listened to it once and was like, I need to go back and do this more. So I haven't decided. What I'm recommending is an album by, I think it's Hannes, Hannes. He's an R&B soul singer-songwriter who is Swedish, but it's sort of like a smooth.
A lot of good Swedish artists the last like year or so. It's weird. It's a good weird. I mean,
no, it's kind of a trend.
I mean, Eurovision's been a thing since like the 70s, so you know.
Yeah. But yeah, his vibe is like smooth R&B, but it has, I don't know, like kind of like a melancholy vibe with a little bit of like pop in there too. But he just put out, I think, an album that came out this year. Yeah, it came out February 6th, and it's called God Bless Sweden. The songs that I'm going to suggest are Stockholm's V. That's by Hannes and Water Baby, who I actually want to listen to more because I'm intrigued. And then a song called Yup. And to be perfectly honest with you in this moment, I haven't really been listening to music all that much, and I forgot to write down why I'm recommending these songs. So your guess is as good as mine. I know one of them's upbeat, and then I think the other one's, I think Yup is about something about love. I don't remember if it's good or bad, though.
You know, Rachel, what you need to do is you need to take a step back and remind yourself why you like music in the first place, and just give yourself some time.
And reconnect with my passion.
Reconnect with your passion.
I think that's fair. Thank you guys for listening. If you liked what you heard, or you are also interested in the fabled creator of Gnip Gnop, please like and subscribe on whatever your most favoritist podcasting place is. If you want us to talk about a thing, please email us at gnipgnop@gmail.com. I'm just kidding. It's WHTPAH@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Instagram at We Have That Podcast at Home, all one giant long word, or at WHTPAH on Blue Sky. That's what on Blue Sky. And that's been our episode. Next week we'll be tackling the wonderful and the fine and the beautiful art of because you cover this anyway. Comedy. Bitch.
I haven't been, but now I have to.
I've been off-brand Rachel.
And I've been off-brand Gamage, and this has been We Have That Podcast at Home. Thank you. Goodbye.